Yeah. Just came out of the apartment building. You hear the fire trucks. So Pam had called me. I didn't call her back right away, but I called back when I got here. And she says to me, "Oh, we were talking for a little bit. Asking her how did the kids make it out the house this morning. Of course, they're late again, right? Very late. And she says to me, "Oh, I forgot to give you the key." I was like, "What key?" She was like, "The key." I was like, "What key are you talking about? You keep telling me you're telling me you forgot to give me the key, but you won't tell me what key." "Oh, the key for downstairs." I said, "Okay." I said, she's like, they're changing the lock. I said, "Well, when did you get the new key?" She was like, "Wednesday." I said, "Oh, and you forgot to give it to me 2 days in a row, huh? How convenient." I said, "Why? Because shit didn't work out? Whatever it is that y'all were planning, this shit didn't work out? Huh?" I tell you, I keep telling you, you're following the wrong people. You're being manipulated, you're being used, and you don't even understand it. And your kids are being affected by it, and you don't even care. You don't give a damn because of your selfishness and the way you've always been selfish. I said, this is. I said when I was going through, when I was going through, but when when my emotional state was in their control, man, it was an awful thing. And that prevented me from seeing the reality in terms of how she is. Very, very selfish, and she remains very selfish. And that's it. It's always going to be about her, no matter what. Right? Even putting her children last on her list, and putting her friends in front of her children, putting her dates in front of her children. Like I said, I posted a video of a woman who wanted her grandmother to come and raise her kids because she wanted to move in with her younger boyfriend. And I'm just like, why don't you just give the kids to their father? But she doesn't want to do that because she gets child support. So she wants to use that money, for herself. Look at him grabbing his crotch. Look. See him grabbing his crotch? A bunch of clowns. Right? So like I said, when shit don't work out for them, this is the type of shit they engage in. The type of sexual harassment they engage in. Right? Grabbing their crotches. Bunch of gay ass motherfuckers. Right? I don't have anything wrong with gay people, but you grabbing your crotch in front of me, you gotta be gay. Right? Because I don't do that to no man because I'm not gay. I don't even do it to a woman. Okay? All right? Anyhow, yeah. So they wouldn't even give their children to the father. And Shahrazad Ali talks about this. She wrote the book, The Black Man Guide to Understand the Black Woman, and then wrote another book, The Black Woman Guide to Understand the Black Man. But but not only her talks about this, but Minister Louis Farrakhan talks about this. They don't want black children being raised with black fathers or by black fathers. Even though every statistic shows you that children raised by their father or have their father living in a household, they do better. They do better in school. They do better out in society. Right? They have better outcome later on in life. Right? All the statistics will show you that, and particularly when it comes to black children. Right? And the lies in the narrative that they tell, the white media tells, and how black women fall for that shit, even though they see their children's father involved in their children's life. But they still fall for it. Why? Because they use their children as a level of control, to control the father of their children if they're not together. Right? Even when they're the one that break up the relationship, right? They will still expect that man to do whatever, not just for the kids, but for them. Like, no, ma'am, you have a new man now. Let your man do that. If you have kids by him, I'm not taking care of my kids and some other man's kids while he's there. Let him take care of his kids. If it's a certain situation that happened where, he's unable to, you know, through no fault of his own, fine. But this is what these women do, you know. And for men, listen, if you have kids with a woman, she gets another relationship, have other children by that man that she's in a relationship with, you're not obligated to take care of that kid. So if you bring your kid something to eat, you're not obligated to bring her other kids food to eat, particularly if they're not your child. Now, if you do it, then I commend you for that. But you don't have to. And don't let them make you feel guilty or like you're not good because you didn't bring food for everybody. Those are your kids, right? I'm saying, no, I wouldn't do that. I mean, if I'm bringing food for my kids and she had other kids, depending on how many other kids she has, man, 1 or 2, fine, I bring them food too. But no, not if you're talking about 3 and 4, no way. But again, this is what the ideas that they put into these women here, particularly black women, to where they go on social media talking about ladies, it's okay to let your husband come over and fix my sink. This is what they're saying. Lend us your husbands. This is what these women are getting on social media saying. And it's black women. No other women going on social media saying that shit. It's black women. Right? And that's to tell you. That, again, these narratives that have been created, the psychological condition of a woman is so detrimental not only to themselves but to the community and to their children that they don't even want to recognize it or understand it because they've been conditioned to, we just want to have fun. We want to ride the carousel until we feel like we're going to get off. Meanwhile, they're getting STDs left and right, and that's okay for them. Unbelievable. Talk to you guys in the next video.